Okay. So I'm just checking on the network interface file just to make sure everything is correct here. So you have two interfaces, a management, then there is a VoIP. Okay, so this configuration will be important here is saying that you're allocating two cores to this interface, CPU cores. So which is more than enough, which is okay. And how many CPUs as a whole for this server has? Yes. Mm. I'm just getting the basics right. Mhm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. AWS. Okay. Yes. It's stable, right? It's easy. Okay. Okay. What is the M5.x large? You have it. Okay. I will just make a note here. M5.x large, so you can just switch. Okay. Uh, okay, so four CPU, 16 memory, gigabit memory. Okay. Okay, I'm good with that. Okay, and software chips. Oh, sorry. Is good, I think. I think I will fix this. Make copy. That's so we don't need the two cores, only one will be enough. think the network is a little bit fluctuating. It's not good. When I press, it's not moving. Okay, so I changed some parameters in the basic config, and it's asking for reboot. So those basic config is actually to bypass the issues that we identified before to be problematic, and I fix it. And then going forward, we will not hit those things again. So you'll see that I'm not even touching the config yet for that reason. So, and whenever you need to reboot the SBC, you can go here and click the reboot button. That will do. Yeah. And of course, the system will be rebooting, and I think I will lost the terminal soon. Yeah. Then, yeah, once this is done rebooting, we can get back to that. Then I will continue to check. So I think the network interfaces are okay. I checked already, and the management and the web zero are both okay. So I think the next step we can go ahead to create the zip configurations. So what is the call flow? So you have zip to zip config, right? Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Connecting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. So I think it's zip to zip then. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, Alcom is asking for another reboot. Okay, let's do that. So I read in the email you have the first customer length telecom and the first carrier Orange RDC. So do we have those connection info ready? Mm, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 And those information you have, right? Okay. Okay. Just waiting for the system to complete. Putting. I will go check the config. So now I just maybe walk you through a little bit on here. So IP interfaces is the two interfaces that you have right now. Mhm. And if you want to create new IP interface, you will have to add it in your host, and then you will see it probably here, propagated here, and then you can control the continue to config the virtual ports and then the IP interface and the IP stuff like that. So these are some of the default configuration. So for configurations management, so you can actually do, we are now in config one, so this is the active config here. So let's say we are working on one configuration today, you can get that things up and do this. And just to explains that you did the configuration today and we are going to work on this. So it's a good practice. In case you want to change something, then you copy and without affecting the old one in case you want to go back. Right? Yeah. Let's say I make a config today and I make some changes today, but I still want to roll back if there's something goes wrong. So that would be the method you can here. You can activate the other one easily. Let's say I have this one now, but oh, it's wrong. And I always go back to the previous one. Very easy. Yes. So that would be the okay. So okay. And we are good at the interface. So you can in the status page you can check the interface status. So these are the status tab. On the left hand side, this panel is the configuration tab. Here is the status tab. So if you want to see the healthiness of the IP interfaces, just click on this. You can see there's two counts. One is the management board, the other is the web. So this is all good. Yeah. Okay. So in order to set the SIP configuration, so as you're doing inbound SIP, so which is representing your customers, and then mm, yes, please. Mm, mm, right. Yes. Okay. Radius, right? Yes. So in order for the radius to work, there's a radius configuration you need to do. But that can be done at the later step because you need to have the basic SIP stack and also the NAT configuration first and the routing. Yeah. I just know bonjour. That's it. Je m'appelle Candy. I don't remember much. Okay. 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 So the step I will go, I understand what you're saying. So my step, because for the radius configuration, I believe I will need to enable the script also in order to have the radius activated. So it's a bit more advanced, I would say. So today I plan to start with some basics like the NAP configuration and SIP stack configurations and also routing. Then I will move to the radius part. That's my plan. So because for the Jira soft, I think I will have to prepare or test on my system first before putting on yours. So I myself also need to get familiar with it because it's involving the activation of script to do the accounting request. Is that okay if we start with the SIP? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would be the usual way that we do. Okay, so start with SIP, we go to the SIP part. So we will go to create a SIP stack. So one system supports only one SIP stack. So you will not be able to create a second one, which is easy. So these are what we call the basic config. Then yeah. So okay, so the SIP stack means that your system has the core capability to route and do SIP calls. So this is the stack, and this represents what the ProSBC has, also as the SIP interface. And inside the SIP stack, you will have to configure like transport servers. So transport server means which interface, which port are you going to communicate with the customer app and the carrier app. So I expect you should be using the web interface and the standard port 5060, right? And UDP transport. Okay, so let's do this. Simple. Mm, okay. TS. Usually we'll do that, right? So transport server, this represent again the interface on the ProSBC itself, not the remote. We talk about the remote later. This is local. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Means we are going to transport the SIP traffic in the VoIP zero interface. We use 5060 as the port to transport as a source port. Mm. Sure, sure, sure. No worries. No worries. Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait for you before continuing. No worries. I just get some tea, okay? Yeah, 30 seconds. I'm back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're back. Okay, yes. Then I will just click create. Okay, after doing this, you can try to activate the configuration. Oh, then it will show errors because it says that there's no NAP, which is using this uh, transport server, right? So just to show you, if you see something like this, there's no worries. It will show you what is wrong, and you can just go ahead to fix that. Yeah. So what does it mean here is that it does not find any configurations which is consuming the SIP transport server. So it means something might be wrong. So that's what it means. Right. Okay. So let's move on to configuring the NAT. So we talk about the interface on the ProSBC. Now we talk about the interface on the remote side. So which can represent your customer or your carrier. So you can give me the configuration, either one of them, we can try to test it or just, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, just for testing. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yes, sure. Mhm. I have. Mm-hmm. Perfect. That's what I need. This is copy? No. This one. Oh, okay, okay. It's on top. Okay. All right. So just go back here. So when you create an app, definitely you need to give a name. You can just put a name of create. Yes. So a zip trunk is a connection between two naps. Yeah. Okay. So you just add the transport server here, down here. It means that to communicate with this provider, I will use this transport server. Remember, you said VoIP0 port 5060, right? So that will be used to communicate with this NAP. So by default, we're using this, the most simple configuration. And for the port ranges, we can just, this is the RTP port range for the voice. As you can see in the default configuration is already done. We didn't have to do anything. So this is just to say that the RTP ports will be using from 20,000 to 40,000. So usually we can just use this, and it is on the VoIP0 interface. Yeah, using coming out from the same interface. So the simplest config here. Okay, the notepad, right? That with the IP, this one. Okay. So it can just do copy, copy. Okay. Just put the proxy address. So meaning that you're going to communicate with the Komi Soft. Yes, using this IP address. You're going to, and now you are defining the NAP itself. Okay. Then this is called a trunk, as you said, because it's a trunk communication between Comisoft and the ProSBC. This is the ProSBC. This is the ProSBC. This is Comisoft. Now we connect. Yeah, save. Okay, so this is the representing the provider. Okay, so now you can also do the customer. You can give me the info. Yes, also an app. The name and the IP. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Okay. Let me see if the ProSBC has the DNS config as well. So we would prefer to reach it through this, right? Through this instead of the IP address itself. Okay. You're using the FQDN instead, the domain. Mm, okay, perfect. So we come back here. So here, what would be the name of the customer? You have it here, right? I think. Okay. You can type if you want. Mm, mm-hmm. Okay. So we just create and just put the same thing for server, put the RTP ports, and then the proxy address. Choose this one. Okay. So you can try to validate the configuration. Okay, good. And we activate it. Mhm. Then you will see something here. Okay, see? The SIM stack is up. The naps are up. So we are good. The radius we have not configured yet, but we'll get there. I think maybe in the next session. I need to prepare as well. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, the script. I mean, I need to see if I need to enable the script for that. So, yeah, then but now we at least we see two naps. So means one is the customer, the other is the provider. So but we are not done yet, right? So next thing, the next main logical thing to do will be the routing. So means when we receive a call from Vital PBX, we will send it to Comisoft, right? That makes sense, right? Yeah. Okay. So then here you can go to the routing table. Okay. Then you can create a static route. So you can give a name. Let's say uh, um, can you type maybe the Romy PBX to yes to Kimisoft like something like that. So just to signify the route, what does it do? Right. Correct. Yes. Usually we don't need to put route and it has need to have no space. So usually we do this like this. Yeah. So like that, right? Then it will be very clear. So unless you need to map call and calling number, the easiest now just to kickstart you is we choose the simplest one. Y2PBX is the NAP, incoming NAP, and what I want to do is to remap it to Comisoft. Mm, yeah. So what are these fields for? Means you can create a route. Let's say when the calling number coded number is 12345, then this route will be triggered. Yeah, 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 exactly. But if you have no requirement for now for simplicity, so easy, just to skip everything, just to tune up, create. then you see that when there's a call coming from Vital PBX, incoming and outgoing, we'll send it to Covisort. Yeah, as easy as that. Mm. And yeah, this is called static route. Yeah, means for this configuration, anything that comes from Vital PBX, I will send it to Covisort. Yes. Okay. So let's activate the config. So this is to validate the check. Yes. Yeah, we don't verify yet. This one is just for basic routing. Yes. Okay, what is the flow right now? So for your GeoSoft integration, right now you need it to do authentication, right? And then if it is authorized, then you will allow it to call and it will send to Comisoft like that, right? Ah, okay. I see. I see. I think we have a default script for GeoSoft integration. Okay. Let me just pull up something, the radius stuff. Mm. The script, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't do radius config every day, so I I need to also check on that one. But we can do the basic first, I think. Wait, I saw you have the radius server IP address. We can do that part at least. Mm. Okay, I'm just pulling up the config. Wait, finding the dot. Just mm. Configure radius client. Mm. Yes. Ah, oh, by the way, for the CDR, you're going to use StreaMsoft as well, right? CDR, radius CDR. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. And do you need text CDR or only radius? Do you need text? Text means pure text. Text also, right? Okay. I see, I see. Great. Yeah, yeah. And okay, that okay, that's two, actually that's two. Let me explain here. If you go to the gateway configuration where it controls the CDR, so by default, you see that the use CDR behavior is text only, means it will output text files on the system, on the ProSBC. And then you will depend what you want. If you want both, it will be text and radius CDL, means you have the Jira soft CDL and also the text CDL on the ProSBC itself. Or you will use mainly radius CDL with text CDL fallback. If you want both, usually we just choose the first one. Means you will communicate with Jira soft and also keep a copy of the text CDL on the system. Yeah, which is okay too, right? So mhm, sure, sure. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So I will just click save here. Okay. So that is this our CDR behavior. Next one, we configure the radius client. Let's do the simple thing today. Radius. Accounting. This is the accounting part. Radius here. Ah, you did that already. Is it? Perfect. Ah, okay. That's perfect. Let me just check. On the default port is say pin 13, radius authentication rate pin 12. Okay. Okay. Scenario. Okay. 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 Looks neat. Delete. Which one? Off. Uh, let me check. Hmm, the off. Usually that one is for because the off is done in the script. You're right. This one is for accounting only. So for some implementation, there's multiple radius servers, right? So this one, I think you only have one, which is okay. So this is mainly for, yeah. Ah, but there's an option here. Okay. Doesn't matter. I think we can keep this for now, and we will need the script anyways for authorization. I mean, which is okay. Let's just yeah. If you don't apply, it's not effective. Yeah. So, but you can keep working on the config for sure. But you want it to be effective. Yeah. So, radius server. Let me just check here. Okay. Okay. So we are good. And your radius server are up. Backup. Yeah, no, it seems as backup server, but it's not. Okay. I don't know if this one I just want to show you one thing. Here, you see the nap is red, right? This one. It means that the vital PBX is not responding to the zip option message. So that's why it seems as down. But you can definitely check that later, which is fine. Unless you confirm that is up, then yeah. Mm. Is that okay? And we have to troubleshoot why it's down. Does it respond to zip options? Does it support? Means we have a heartbeat mechanism. So from time to time, we will send an option message to the PBX, and he has to reply. It's a SIP message. It's a SIP message. Yeah. So it's clearly the Comisoft is supporting because it's up. And yeah, if it does not support, there's no problem. We can just come here and we can address that when we are making test calls. So you can just say here, whole remove proxy, you just uncheck. And yeah, then you save and apply. But there's one thing I want to verify. It's zip DNS config for Linux host. Wait, let's change this to the IP. I want to make sure if it is the DNS the problem. Then you have the IP here, right? Oh no, you have the IP somewhere. Do you have it? Yeah, the IP that you try to ping, remember? Okay. I will just use this. If it is up, that means it's the problem of DNS when and we can fix it. Yeah, which is it should work, right? Okay. That means it's just the DNS the problem. Okay, no worries. Let's just try this for now. Okay. So if it is not responding, that means it's not support. And you can refresh the portal every 5 seconds. For example, then you can let it refresh if the status change. I think it does not support. So to be 100% sure, we will need to do the packet capture. But for now, I think just put it back. What's the name again? This, yeah. Just go. Just say this one. Oh, by the way, do you have a chance that I can log in this portal from my home from my office? Then I can prepare your system and I can test as well. Just to not, I don't want to hold you on the line with me while I'm trying things, right? I just don't want to waste your time. I just want to make sure that when we are connecting in a call, you get the info. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is it publicly accessible? Okay. Okay. And I will need the SSH. Yeah. Okay. And I need the SSH as well. Yes. Okay. And you can, okay, 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 okay. You can share me the information. You can send it to my email, and then I can, let's say, work on it on the radius especially. So then next time when we connect, I want to make sure you can see something. Is it a good plan? So I just don't want you to wait for me. Oh, why does it not work and stuff like this bad? Yeah. Yeah. So you can send it to me after. Yeah. So okay, so I just want to just just to close just to check uh wait, this one on the nap, this one, right? So now the polling is disabled, then it's up. But it does not mean that it can successful connect. It just means that it does not check the status. Okay, so I think for the radius part with Jirasoft, you can share me the access. I will work on it. Yeah, yes, you can send. Yes, yes, you can send to me. Yes, yes, yes. Just email me here. Mhm. Is it okay? Yes. Yeah. Then yes. And I think, and then I will work on it. And I think the next session we can work on it. When will it be available? Like same time like today? Right. It don't work Monday maybe? Monday or Tuesday? Monday? You're in a okay, okay, okay. Sure. You're in a rush, right? I guess. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, 11 a.m. same time. I will send you an invite right after. And I will try to get those things through. If I have an issue, I will check with the team internally just to make sure you get something. Yeah. Mm. Yes, as we have it in a lab in the Montreal lab, but I need to ask for access. But it doesn't matter if I can use your one as well, right? Because you are already connected. I see in the system. Actually, I can actually connect here. This one, right? Yes. It doesn't matter. I can have the config ready first. So I will see if I can connect to that, and I can also make test calls here, even when you're not with me. I can do it here. I can try, right? So I think we'll get something working. Yeah. So that's why it's important to get the nap. Otherwise, I have no endpoint to place test calls. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yes. Sure. And I will send you in right after. Okay. Thank you so much for the time today. Thank you. And we speak soon. Thank you. Okay. Have a nice day. Okay. Bye bye.